This is one of the most heartbreaking stories I've covered yet. This is the devastating murder of Ava Wood, which took place in January of this year. Hi, I'm Meg. I talk about true crime. Let's get into this case. Ava Wood was a 14-year-old girl who lived in New York, and she had a really promising life ahead of her. She was in the 9th grade and she was on the track team. She played soccer. She was an athlete. She was an honor student, and her teachers and friends absolutely adored her. She was said to make everybody smile all the time, but everything would change on the 19th of January, 2023. Ava's parents were separated, and she was staying at her father, Christopher's house. Her mother, whose name was Heather, called that night to check up on her, and she got a little bit concerned by the phone call. Christopher, Ava's dad, had a history of mental illness. He showed a lot of signs of depression, and that night they were really showing. Over the phone to Heather, he said, "This is how it ends for us," before hanging up, which it left her with a bad feeling. Despite all of her bad feelings, she knew that, she thought that Christopher would never, ever do anything to harm their daughter. Heather's concerns got worse the next day on January 20th, 2023, when Ava's school called saying that she didn't show up. That same morning at 8:20 a.m., Heather called the police to do a welfare check on Christopher and Ava. When the police arrived, they were too late and they just found an awful, brutal scene. Ava was found in her bed with a fatal gunshot wound to the head, and Christopher was found in a separate room, also with a fatal gunshot wound, except his was determined to have been self-inflicted, meaning that Christopher took Ava's life and then he took his own. I believe they're still investigating this case, but it is pretty straightforward what happened. I don't really have much to say about this case. I just think it's really heartbreaking, and my heart goes out to everyone who loved Ava and Christopher, because from what I could read, he was not a bad person. He was someone who was really suffering. Your mental health is very important and something that you need to be taken care of. So if you feel like you need to speak to someone, don't be ashamed. Do it. Get the help you need, because there is absolutely nothing wrong with asking for help. This was a shorter video today, but I think that it spreads awareness for something really important, and you guys have been asking for it, so I hope you enjoyed it. Enjoyed was not the right word to describe this case. Let me know what case you want to see next. Bye!